Hello everyone and welcome back to Donut Like, Donut Read. My name is Clemens and with me today is Adam.
At your service.
And John.
Greetings, normies.
Yeah, and everything is too long. We need just a short bit MTSUs to combine a few short MTSUs to create a long video. Fuck! Again a long video. Well, whatever.
We're gonna. It makes sense.
All these stupid reading assignments make it so that I want to read something, but don't want to read too much.
Yeah, listen.
Seriously, screw those reading assignments. Kids love reading for sure. They don't like reading. Whatever, I don't care what they're reading anymore,
you can read The Grapes of Wrath, or you can read this. I don't know why you wouldn't choose this. So
yeah. That was honestly me venting. It's like I don't want to turn reading into a chore. Yeah. I want to read insane shit like this.
Yeah, our generation loves bite-sized nuggets of fun, so we don't have to pay too much attention to. So it's easy.
Yeah, and it's too salty, baby.
That's what she said.
Oh, I thought this was describing us. We are just salty, bitter men who make fun of fanfictions because we failed at life.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's just phrasing.
Yeah. This is by Sora the Keyblades doll, and that's a very concerning title. I'm glad if this was rated M, we would know where this was going.
Axel loves Cyan, who loves Roxas, who loves Axel. Disclaimer: I don't own Kingdom Hearts, any of it.
I think it's the way it's pronounced. Oh wait, no, Axel is an actual word. Excuse me.
Yeah, I don't think that's how you spell his name. I think it's Axel.
Yeah, because you can see in the character tags.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody shits on fanfiction.net, but I believe they entered the character name correctly.
Yeah. I will say this also, they actually did manage to enact the correct definition of the love triangle. You know, everyone thinks, one guy, he's in love with two girls, and the two girls love him. Who does he choose? No. That's only a love vector, I guess.
Yeah, you're right. This is a true triangle.
A triangle. It leads all the way back around.
Yeah. And it's the strongest shape in nature, so... Yeah, you know what? I was gonna say... Yeah, I also love Axel Disclaimer. One of my favorite characters from the franchise. So...
Shaper 1. One sunset.
Shaper.
The sun was setting fast and night was approaching. A small city shined in a golden color and sparkled like the sun.
So we're all blind now. Okay.
All the roads in the city wound around and connected at a clock tower more brilliant than the city itself.
Damn, the city sounds like shit.
Yeah, and now we're not only doubly blind, we are triply blind.
The city had a calm air about it as the people walked to and from the places they needed to go. Yeah,
that's typically how walking works.
More blind jokes.
Yeah, speaking of walking, living in a big flat is the greatest thing because I can just walk around aimlessly. And it helps me think. Two people stood out from the crowd. Their coats, blacker than night, stuck out like a sore thumb.
Holy shit, I can see them!
Yeah, random capitalization here. It's very strange.
They seemed to ignore what was around them and walked way past what the head said.
The head said.
As they walked the city, they approved a small ice cream shop. So I guess they are like zoning commissioners who.
Yeah, they just have one has the rubber stamp, one has the ink pad, and they're just walking around all the establishments to either approve them or not approve them.
But maybe that was what Organization 13 was all along. Just like they were going around making sure everyone was up to code with their buildings, and they just got destroyed. I mean, a very aggressive form of doing that, but I guess it works.
I mean, yeah. You have to have the right... Your heart has to be in the right place for building ordinances.
The two people walked into the crane store and looked around. Not many people were here today. The taller of the two figures approved the cashier.
It's like, could you stand there, sir? Okay. Opens up the thing, pup. Forehead approved.
Hey, author, you keep using that word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
And spoke.
Inconceivable. I want a sea salt ice cream bars. That sounds dirty. Got it memorized. Phrasing.
Without a word, the cashier grabbed 2 bars and gave them to this figure.
You sick fuck. He didn't want to speak to them. Didn't want to speak to this weirdo.
You know, I'm glad we didn't have to put that name in the cast list, which is easier for us.
The figure paid the right amount and returned to his companion. They walked out of the store and headed to the clock tower. Yeah, this will be DLDR meetup. We will go around the town, approve and disapprove various shops, and then go in. One person orders something, the other just stands there menacingly, and then we nod to each other and go out.
And the rest of us are just sitting on a clock tower, like... What do you call that thing when you... You know, when the place where Axel and Roxas and Zion were sitting.
I mean, just what do you call on the clock tower, on the edge of the clock tower. I mean, that's
the
the ledge.
Yeah, well, all right.
When the figures reached the top of the clock tower, they sat down. They both removed the hoods of their coats over there. One was a girl with short, bob black hair and blue eyes that shined in the sunset. The other,
yeah, you just got bobbed.
The other man was a man with a outrageously spiky red hairstyle and bright green emerald eyes.
Okay, now I do see where that was going, you know, and the correct what if he had an end to that A, it would have been grammatically correct. Minor mistake.
The man held out one of the sea salt ice cream bars to the girl.
I salted it myself.
Oh! You're grounded.
Here, Zion. My treat.
The girl took the ice cream.
Thanks, Axel. Yeah, that's totally what Shion sounds like in games.
Her reply was simple but enough to make Axel blush. Axel rubbed his head.
It was nothing. Got it memorized.
Just using that quote over and over again. Not really.
That's his catchphrase. Didn't you play the game?
It's to me, it's one of two things. Either it's like a tick, or it's like I got the ornament memorized.
Yeah, he just wants everyone to get it memorized. It's not even a question. He just says he got it memorized, I guess.
He got it memorized. Oh. He is saying that.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's why he was telling the cashier I got it memorized.
Yeah.
He was just saying that I finally memorized the order. I kept ordering a Rocky Road ice cream.
Yeah, the man really has to do better with just memorizing anything, really. I mean, I guess it's a tick that helps him keep on track. Good for him, whatever works.
So bad Roxas isn't done with the mission. He's missing all the fun.
Sion let out a giggle and smiled.
Yeah.
Sion could feel her mind racing.
Oh no! I don't know what that means, but that's not good.
It is.
This is me reading WikiHouse. I can feel my mind racing to new IQ levels. What was the one weekend? How to make Logan Paul notice you or something? I think it was only the title was absurd and the article was blah.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
She had to tell what was on her mind.
Hey, Axel.
Axel tuned his head to hers. Wait, I have to tune it to the right frequency because right now I tuned my head so that I can hear the
Excuse me.
sound.
You're listening to Shy on Radio!
Excuse me. Got it memorized. He's switching his got it memorized dial. Yeah.
Sion lost her thoughts for a second.
I need some advice.
Yeah.
He resounded quickly to her.
Well, there's someone I like.
She stumbled.
I'm so flattered.
She stumbled on her words.
Who is it?
Axel almost screamed at her. Okay,
Jeez, calm down.
I hope it's not you. Sion took a deep breath and responded.
Well, I like...
And we'll never know. I mean, I guess the disclaimer, the description tricked us. They already told us who she likes, but yeah.
Apparently, Icicle Frostwolf is not getting the hint. Like, who is it? I must know. Keep going. Can't wait till an update.
This just proves that a lot of people who read stories, they don't read your descriptions. Like,
This guy must think that the Power Rangers is the greatest mystery of all time. Like, who are these Rangers?
Like, you'll put something in the description of your story, and then you'll have someone years later comment on, like, why is this here? I'm like, well, I mentioned in the description. I don't know where you missed that, but it's there. So, everyone else seems to like the story, though.
Oh, well. Next up, we got this one, which I believe it is called Love Shadow or Loveless Shadow.
By Shadow the Hedgehog Fanatic.
Oh no!
Shadow finds love. Not 103. Can he keep it though?
Can he? I mean, hopefully, we all saw how bad of a Mother's Day he had, so hopefully this works out a little better.
Of course, yeah. Statistically.
This is the narrator speaking, I guess, the first part.
Alright, that's me. Love Shadow, or Loveless Shadow. Prologue. Note, I don't own any other character in this story. I only own Dark.
Oh no, Dark is back! Darkness the cat is back!
You can never escape him.
Actually, I think this was written before that story, so maybe this is where Darkness the cat came from, originally.
Yeah, back when she was only called Dark, before she added the /ness.
Before Dark went mainstream.
Yeah. Who knew this was such a popular story?
Bulletelic show thinking. Bulletelic underline dark thinking.
There wasn't any better way to differentiate the two.
We must activate our dark thinking capabilities.
Yeah. Why did Gunn have to kill Maria? Look what became of me because of that. Sighs. I wish I could find love. That seems like a very disjointed train of thought.
That's true. You lied to us, author. That is true. That's bold. Oh no, never mind. Forget it.
Yeah. No, the thing is, it's just a very disjointed thought of like he's thinking about Maria dying and is like, I wish I could find love. Where I don't think he loved Maria that way. That'd be really weird if he did.
Yeah.
We saw what happened in Sonic 06. We don't want any of that here.
Oh yeah, gotcha. I'm just realizing now that we don't get to see Darkness's perspective. He just added Bulletog's underline for nothing.
Yeah, that's disappointing. I guess this is why this was merely the setup. There was going to be more chapters, so we had to keep that in mind, you know?
Fair enough, alright.
Not that kind that Sonic has when some girl chases after you non-stop, but just peaceful love. Like the kind I had with Maria before Gunn killed her. Wait. Okay.
Well, you heard it from Shadow, folks. We need to stop gun violence. We need to shut down the Shadow government organization that has done nothing but capture the bad guys.
I just don't
good
like
guys.
it. It really seems like they're shipping him with Maria a little. I'm not a fan. Ugh.
No, I can't. I was gonna make a joke in jest, but then I'm like, nah. Let's move right along.
That's you.
Oh, that's right, I forgot. All of a sudden, he saw a gun going after a black hedgehog. He saw... He pulled a Gmod and pulled out into third-person perspective.
I mean, I think this was third-person perspective in general. The story is. We just happen to have an idea of what he's thinking about.
No, Shadow saw it. He says he saw.
Okay,
So,
okay.
yeah, he literally had an out-of-body experience because he saw someone with gun.
Okay. Just
I think this is dark now.
Yeah, it is.
Leave me alone, Gun. I'm not the bad hedgehog anymore.
I'm not into that kinky shit anymore. The black hedgehog said...
Authorities say you are, so we have to capture you, Dark.
Said a gun agent. Wow, I never would have guessed that.
Whoa! That black hedgehog whose name is Dark reminds me of Maria! I gotta go help her!
So that's
I guess...
actually a misspelling. The author meant to... Dark reminds me of Blaze, like they are adopted sisters.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
It's Darkness the Cat reference.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, silly me. I haven't actually watched it yet.
Oh man, it's a
too
trip.
long. I will watch it soon, and I will let you know in the comments when this video comes out if I have watched it. Feel free to roast me if I haven't. In the comments below. Now, so why does he? Well, how does Shadow know that this guy is Dark? There's only so much that the title of Ultimate Life Form can buy you.
Well, they know that
ability.
because the gun agent said her name was Dark.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, we have to capture you, Dark. It said a gun agent.
Oh
right
no,
above.
that's right.
Yeah.
All right. I'm stupid.
No, you're not. Let's keep going.
Shadow runs up to the gun agent and gives them a good talking to.
Wow. The Ultimate Life Forms really changed his tactics.
I'm gonna debate these idiots in the free marketplace of ideas like a good guy would do.
Let's say hypothetically that I am Shadow the Hedgehog. That means I am, hypothetically speaking, in this hypothetical argument, the Ultimate Life Form.
Dark the Hedgehog is a good hedgehog. Changed my mind.
Let's say, hypothetically, that I collected all 7 Chaos Emeralds.
Okay. You leave Dark alone right now.
Demanded Shadow.
And if we don't, Shadow?
Ask the gun agent, Shadow.
If you don't, then you'll regret it.
We get it. This is replied Shadow. We get it. You don't have to keep saying it every single line. We can figure it out through the power of context clues.
Yeah, try us.
Wow.
Yeah, we can't understand object permanence. You think you expect us to understand who's talking right now?
Also, like, they're trying to take on Shadow, who is about as powerful as Sonic, if not more. And they're like, yeah, we could take you. We're just some schmucks.
Demanded the gun agent. Dark gave a confused look at Shadow, and Shadow decided to attack all of the gun soldiers to get them away from Dark.
Chaos Blast!
Shouted Shadow. The Chaos Blast blasted away all the gun soldiers and Dark, because that's how Chaos Blast works.
Well, Dark is apparently okay, because he says, "You okay, Dark?"
Asked Shadow.
I'm fine now, thank you, Shadow. But there's one thing I want to ask you.
Will you marry me? Said Dark.
Oh, well, what is it?
Hang on a second, let me see. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that they say the name of them, and then I'm like, what? They didn't introduce themselves. That is somehow. You have somehow I mean, you're trying to... This is the kind of situation where that warrants like an actual formal introduction, where it's like, or even had someone saying, "Are you Shadow?" or something like that, just to reconciliate, just like them connecting the dots,
or even just like hearing more about Dark. We don't really know anything about this character. Like they feel like they're already asking a question. They just got here. I don't know.
And like, you know what? I'm not gonna ask everything about. If I ask every single question I have, we're gonna be here for a while.
Yeah, let's keep rolling.
Right. Sad Dark?
Oh, well, what is it?
Ask Shadow?
See all of these scars, Shadow?
Well, you see, my father was a drinker.
Oh, no.
One night, he got crazier than usual.
No. So that's what we've been permanently scarred, no pun intended, by that movie. Every time someone says talks about their scars, we just think about the Joker going on some rant. We've been just broken by media.
My favorite variation of this joke is like this guy was reviewing like an old anime OVA, and it's like, and like I saw that it's not even necessarily a variation of the joke per se, but it's like but it's that same energy where it's like someone pulls the shirt off a girl's back, and all of a sudden there's like a huge scar. And it's like, what happened? Where did you get the scar? My father loved puppets very much.
Oh, jeez.
You see what I'm saying? Same energy. Same energy. Ask Dark. Dark shows Shadow all of her scars. Oh, it's a lady hedgehog. I didn't know this until now.
Yeah, I mean, figured. Yeah.
Well, then again, this is fan fiction.
I thought it was mentioned earlier that it was a woman. Maybe I missed it.
I don't think it was mentioned.
Okay.
Because slash fiction is a common thing. I wanted to make. It's surprising that we have a straight ship here.
Yeah, comparatively speaking, we get a lot of.
Because it talked so much about how Shadow loved Maria. And I think bi-representation is very rare, so...
Yeah. Yeah. So?
Wondered Shadow.
People would let gun beat me up, but I knew that someone out there would save me. Wow, people just suck in your universe.
They just see... It's like an It. They just see a bunch of gun soldiers like beating up a small child-sized thing, and they just... not my problem.
Yeah, apparently Gun is just... There's just assholes here. They just... Oh, Black Hedgehog, let's go beat her up. Why? Do we have any orders? No, yeah, we're supposed to. She's bad.
Sad Dark?
Get to your point.
Said Shadow impatiently.
Well, why did you save me? I mean, you could have saved someone else. Is there a third hedgehog that's currently detained because Shadow had to choose between two hedgehogs to save?
There were 15 hedgehogs you could have saved, and you chose this one.
Yeah, apparently in her mind, everything is a trolley problem. And every time you save her, you're letting the trolley hit somebody else. That's her mindset.
Is that why everyone? Is that why the gun soldiers kept beating up? Because she kept relating everything to the trolley problem. Okay, so if I choose the mashed potatoes...
Shadow Chaos blasted them away. They landed in an orphanage and started beating up the orphans.
They probably would. I saved you because you reminded me of Maria, and not because I'm a decent person.
Said Shadow. She and I would chase after Gun, and Gun killed her. It looked like they were
Hello there, waiter.
It's their faults that they didn't put a quotation mark at the beginning.
Yeah,
okay?
It is.
Let's get that straight here. Explain Shadow.
Yes, thank you for explaining this to me.
No problem, man. That's what I do. No More Seville just walks off.
Thank you, Shadow.
Said Dark.
Dark. I love you.
This has to be a crack, right? There's no way on planet Earth.
I don't know. I mean...
Said Shadow.
Same
You
here.
I'm giving up the voice. You don't deserve the impression of the worm that lives inside of Jake's viola. You don't deserve that anymore.
Yeah, you're fine. Don't have to do that.
I'm talking to the Fig, not anyone else. I'm talking to the Fig in particular. Said Dark. So Dark and Shadow got up and started to walk together to Shadow's home together.
Love can feel so weird.
You've never been in love before, Dark, have you?
Wait, hang on. We're just changing formats.
It's part of the author's note. That's the thing. You'll see.
Nope, I thought I was never going to find love with my reputation.
Oh, Taylor Swift representation here.
I thought it was some, she pissed off one incel and now everybody spammed her Steam profile with -web, so now nobody wants to trade CSGO skins with her.
Aww, that's really sad.
Aw, darn.
What is your reputation anyway, Dark? Anyways, Dark.
Oh,
Yes,
that's me. You don't get the Shelby voice anymore. You don't deserve the worm. Snickers only. Dark and I know until chapter 1, Shadow. What are you talking about? This is chapter 1.
This is the prologue, I guess.
Snickers only. Mars fans, fuck off.
I want to find out as soon as possible.
Well, all these readers have to do is review Shadow. Oh, fuck you.
Oh, screw you. It's your job to make us want more, not the other way around.
Points, fists at everyone, review or else. Yeah, don't review or else.
That's it. I'm pissing on Shadow. I'm pissing on Shadow like Eggman pissed on the moon.
Yeah. So, we look at these reviews, we see that, I mean, the last review says finish this ples, but a lot of people they gave some fair criticism, but with maybe some unfair wording, and maybe they were a little bit mean to the author. Maybe that's why this didn't get a sequel or a next chapter. Who knows? But I was saying how I love this picture of the author searching for blood as a picture of a pug as their avatar. Does not really fit. Otherwise, yeah, these people are kind of mean.
Yeah. So you go to a cooler place into the world of Avatar the Last Airbender. Avatar the Last Airbender, whatever it's called, nobody knows. Stranger in the Woods by Shadowbenders are cool.
Shadowbenders?
Ooh.
It's like... so, okay, now I'm trying to think of a good joke.
At least Shadowbender kind of makes more sense than Icebender, because Icebender's just waterbending. Shadowbending, you're bending like light or absence of light. That's kind of metal.
No, you see, what a Shadowbender is, it's when a bender unit goes over to Shadow the Hedgehog and bends them. Then they're given the title Shadowbender, because they bended Shadow.
And they're cool, apparently.
Yes, they are super cool.
Love is a mysterious thing, and Zuko has a mysterious way of showing it. Rated T for later chapters and maybe some language. Zuko OC.
Some language? Oh, I love language.
Someone's gonna say darn. Can't wait.
Someone's gonna say the gamer word. Gamer.
Okay, guys, here is my first page of Stranger in the Woods. AN. Just so you know, every time a new paragraph starts, it is a new speaker. Yeah, that's typically how it's done.
We appreciate it, you letting us know, though, just to be clear.
Yeah, that's not always the case in writing, but usually, yeah. I mean, that's usually the case. Was someone telling you otherwise? Oh, just keep going.
Who cares?
Zuko's first.
We can't get caught by the Fire Nation or Azula.
I know, my Nifu. But we
Nifu.
have to keep hiding then. I can't do a good Iroh voice, so forgive me.
Just, actually, do the Zuko impression of Iroh. That might be more your speed.
I don't remember what that was, so we're just gonna keep going.
Zuko, you must save yourself from your other self. That impression.
I'll see what I can do, yeah.
It's better than being handed over to Azula.
I know, but I miss my tea.
That's as good as we're getting.
Yeah. I'm not Mako, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
This is no time for tea, uncle. Yeah, no, the time for tea. This isn't it.
Yeah, we're on the run. No time for... You should know this is not time for tea.
Dang it, it's not Naked Iroh time.
Prince Zuko and his uncle Iroh were walking in the forest.
No questions? No questions about Naked Iroh time?
I know he was naked in that one episode. He was taking a bath, but
yeah, it was a joke in like an Avatar bridge where it's like, Zuko, do you know what time it is? Naked Iroh time.
Yeah, I'm sorry. The only abridged I ever saw was Dragon Ball Z abridged, so you'll have to forgive me.
It's fine. It was forgotten. Although, funny enough, the guy for Android 17 headed up the abridged of that show, abridged of the other Avatar bridge before he just gave up because he ran out of steam. Oh well, moving on.
They were hiding from the Fire Nation. Zuko and Iroh had just the day before cut off their top knots. They were now disloyal to the Fire Nation.
Actually, I think it's a cool new portmanteau. They cut their top knots off. Now they're over there.
Yeah, it's funny how that works.
It's funny how that works chronologically.
Dash 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 dash. Time gap. Dash 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 dash. Now, this is just me. Now I know how the Avatar and his friends felt. Exclaimed Uncle Iroh.
Yes, being surrounded by idiots. And two animals. Specifically two.
All of this looks the same. I can't take it anymore.
Right, John, this is you.
Okay, here we go. Who goes there, stranger?
Love it.
You'll see my logic in a second.
Zuko and Iroh looked up to see a beautiful warrior girl in the trees.
Why are you here, Fire Nation scum?
We are not scum,
yelled Zuko angrily. He's very easily offended. This is Prince Zuko, and I am General Iroh. We are now disloyal to the Fire Nation, just one word all the time. And as he said, we are definitely not scum.
God, this is what happens when Iroh doesn't have his tea. He becomes an idiot.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, moving on. Not to read too much into it.
Yeah.
I am sorry for saying that, if you are speaking the truth, comrade. My name is Natasha. Get it?
Yeah, in Soviet Russia,
oh,
fire bend you. I don't know.
Oh, fearless leader.
Yeah, those jokes are like 30 years old now. They're no longer funny. It's Soviet Russia.
Yeah, I'm just going off of Natasha.
Yeah, I know.
From Brocky and Bullwinkle. The live action movie.
I just thought you were just going in general Russian accent, but that works too. Well, hello, Miss Natasha, said Iroh. I keep forgetting that's me. Could we stay with you for a while, until we get a new ship?
A land ship, one that can travel both land and sea.
I mean, those exist in Avatar, I believe, so you know.
No, they don't.
Uncle,
not far. No, the submarines.
Okay, yeah.
Actually, wait, no. Okay, now I'm thinking way too deep into this. And I'm remembering the South Pole Fire Nation ships, and they're not really traveling on the land as they are through it. You know.
I was thinking of something else, but we'll keep going for now.
Okay.
This is you.
Oh yeah. Okay, but you'd better be telling the truth.
Dash dash dash. Time gap. Dash dash dash.
We're running out of time gaps. We gotta ration these time gaps out.
You just put the dashes. You don't even need to say time gap. We know what that means, but okay. Again, this is the author who had to tell the viewing audience that the new line means someone new is speaking. Maybe people who read their stories didn't know any better.
Here we are.
They were up in a huge treehouse full of kids swinging up and down the vine, so it's like the kids next door. Okay. Just then, a tall boy walked up and said,
This
is Jet. Yeah.
Hey, Natasha, who are these people? Wait, they look like Fire Nation dudes. I'm Jet, dudes. I'm very cool.
If you believe it. That is because they are, comrade, Jet.
Natasha said in a small voice.
They are Fire Nation. Natasha, how could you do this?
I am. That is. Yeah, that's your. This is wholly your fault, Natasha.
Yeah.
No, I don't care why.
He said, cutting her off.
You know the rules.
And just what are you going to do about it?
That's still your line.
Natasha snapped.
Everyone likes to narrate in these stories. It's great.
This.
He said as he pushed her out of the treehouse. Whoa. Zuko and Iroh could do nothing but stand there and watch because they weren't expecting it, and he was so quick about it. She tried to keep her balance, but it was no good. One could say it was no use. She fell. As she fell, she screamed. She began to hit branches and such on her way down, but not enough to slow her down. Once she hit a huge branch.
Ow. Ugh. No more branches.
She
Comrade
groaned.
Arborea.
She was sure that she had heard and felt something crack. Then the branch gave way and dropped her. She hit the ground and blacked out.
This never would have happened if Boar's bad enough. Her partner in crime were here.
Yeah, but maybe that was who pushed her out of the tree.
Oh, God. Well, you know what boss men say, Natasha.
Okay.
Natasha.
Zuko screamed as she fell. He rushed to the rope that they used to get down and slid down, burning his hands in the process. He felt the pain, but he didn't slow down because he knew, that Natasha would be in a lot more pain if she was even alive.
No, the author saying he is in the condition new and Natasha is in the condition a bit scratched, so he knows that Natasha is in more pain than him in his new condition.
Yeah, Phil Swift is going to come out and say, "Now that's a lot of damage."
He just walks up, takes Zuko's hand, and is like, "Now that's a lot of damage."
The stranger boy followed them, and so did a bunch of other boys that we in the treehouse. Oh, yes, we're there too now, you know.
Rouge the Bat is also here.
Yeah.
I guess.
What have you done? Said Iroh. Zuko saw that she was just knocked out and not dead and figured it was okay to ask questions. You can ask questions no matter what. I mean, no one's stopping you.
Who are you? My name is Jet, and these are the Freedom Fighters.
Cliffhanger. Do you like the story better than my other one, which I deleted? Well, I don't know you deleted it.
How the fuck am I supposed to know?
Quick, get the Wayback Machine. We'll figure it out.
Let's go back in time.
This is the description of Natasha. Age, 16. Zuko is 17 in the second season, and he's 17 in my story. Oh, thank you for letting us know. Hair, a dark brown with blonde streaks. Skin, flawless olive-colored skin. Height, about the height of Zuko. Nation, Earth, but she's a non-bender. But she can fight very well. This old line. Weight, 102 pounds, skinny for her age. She has a big bust. There it is. And wears a outfit identical to Katara's, but is green. Her hair is in a messy bun.
I love how in the age it's one number about her, and then it's just like she's age 16, Zuko is 17 in the second season, and he's 17 in my story, yeah. Because that's important about Natasha's age. Hey, these are my friends. I give you... you already know John, so I just tell you about Adam. Yeah, Adam is in his 30s, but more importantly, John is in his 20s.
You know how goddamn important his age is to people?
Yeah, it is important. I think they just wanted to show that they were both around the same age. I guess that's important because you never know. People are gonna be weird on the internet. But yeah, I just like how this description is kind of normal. They get to the bottom. She has a big bust. I'm like, yeah, there it is. There's the and then they said her hair's in a messy bun. I'm like, great. This is freaking My Immortal all of a sudden.
Yeah. We give the authors more credit here than our BSDC did, so I just appreciate that this author started jerking off after writing this chapter and not started doing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. We appreciate you.
So we got 2 more, and they're both very special.
Yeah.
Super special. This is Zootopia Watchdogs.
This is my first fanfiction, so please don't judge too badly and sorry for any spelling mistakes. Nick Wilder, a vigilante called the Fox, is part of a hacker group called DedSec, where use CTOS to hack their way through in and out of the city. Nick helps out the city from crime, but will it all change when he meets a certain bunny cop?
It's a weird crossover. Also, the author's name is Yeet Yeet 55555.
I wonder if it's supposed to be pronounced Yeet Yeet 5-5s.
Hey, James!
Nick said. Hang on, sorry.
Whatever Nick said.
Hey, Nick, what do you want?
Asked the wolf behind the counter. Just a coffee, Nick said.
That's it.
That is all that you need for a story. Is asking someone for coffee.
I totally got the Zootopia and Watch Dogs vibe from this.
Yeah, and Fu Puff says, he's probably the only one who isn't the troll in the reviews, sighs and pinches bridge of nose. Better than the SAO Zootopia crossover at least. You shouldn't have given up, the concept would have made a great story.
Would it have?
SAO crossover? This is exactly my wheelhouse.
I like how Mayik the liar is now Mayik the literature critic in the reviews here. I know he's just trolling, but that's just I like that. I like this though. This is probably a good use of a troll account.
That is great, honestly.
Yeah. Speaking of the SAO Zootopia crossover, we have Sword Art Online Zootopia by Yeet 5-5s. Sword
Art
Art
Online, but with the characters of Zootopia. Do you mind if I take this?
Sure.
Oh.
Yeah, and this author has achieved something most people only dream of. He got 17 times more reviews than words in the story.
Is this pound for pound the most successful story on fanfiction.net?
But mathematically, statistically, yes.
Wow. Good for them. That's impressive.
I don't like Big Daddy book writer review, but I do like that at first my brain was kinda telling me that's kinda similar to Dick Bauer, isn't it?
Exactly.
Big Daddy book writer is a fantastic name. Too bad the review sucks.
Well, I don't know if it's better than or worse than Alindiz. Where the fuck is the fucking story? I want my weird erotic shit that I can fap to every day. I'm in a Discord call with 2 others, and they are angry that I can't read this potentially erotic fanfiction. Well, this person has their priorities.
At least they're honest about who they are and what they're about.
I want to read I want to read 50 Shades of Grey, but new and not 50 Shades.
Yeah, and just with a PSA, and the last review is January 30, 2020, 69 for 20, nice, good shit. So you see, even in the beginning of 2020, 69 for 20 was already a dead meme. Stop pushing it.
Yeah, and don't push any of your reviews here, because the author's already accomplished something great. You don't want to take away from that.
We will order coffee if you do.
Yeah, we will go to you and disapprove you. And
we will salt your ice cream with sea salt. You'll know it's salt because it's pink Himalayan salt. Just to make it obvious that it's just salting.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Yeah, you can drop down your requests for any bad media you want us to take a look at in the Google request form in the description below. Doesn't have to be an MTSU, but In a perfect world, it would have less than 5,000 words, what you put there. We also have a Tumblr and a Discord link down below, so if you want to hang out with us or maybe get some post-recording expressions we do like once every year, you can check us out there.
This was great. And remember, folkettes, and all of those outside and in between. If you do not like, do not read.
Later.
Bye.
Bye.